Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Commanders and the Bengals, and it's coming up next.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11 MT, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11,
Now the
11.
first carry for Zach Moss. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. This one into the hands of Burton. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow will throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Shot.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw from his end zone, Daniels. He'll get this complete to Sennett, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Off the play fake, Daniels. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Airing one out for Crowder. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Side.
A run now for the young man from Colorado. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Hands it off out of the gun. The ball comes out, and it's Washington that scoops it up.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. To throw is Daniels. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Daniels. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Burrow looking to pass. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Defense.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now Burrow. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. 7-7, our score after one. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now they'll change things up. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Operating from the gun. O'Donnell, a short throw there, pulled in by all. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That one taken in by Burton. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2nd and a couple.
Come on, set, go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. O'Donnell able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Charlie Jones, 27 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Oh, this is blocked. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Washington offense going back to work. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hawkins. And this is going to be a Commander's 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. Throwing now is Daniels. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Hawkins, and able to get this to the 31. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Play action, now it's Daniels. To the right side and caught by Sennett. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the air goes Daniels. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now Ryland for the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. O'Donnell. He's got Burton here. And running with power here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
In motion goes the tight end.
Check go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one caught by all, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews. 3rd and 20.
Set up. Smash. Smash. Rig it.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Washington ready to try again on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a gain of 5, and now we've got a 3rd and 4. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. Flushed out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. This one complete to Yoshivas. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. A final shot before break. O'Donnell. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Off the play fake, Daniels. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Hawkins. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hawkins. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Daniels looking to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Escaping the pressure right. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Go! Get up!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Breaks through the contact. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Down! Ready, go! Check, go!
Looking to throw. O'Donnell. Open man is Yoshivas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
Let's go now!
Here's a handoff out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5.
Set go! Hot.
Back to throw. O'Donnell. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Set!
From the gun on 3rd down. O'Donnell. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will hold at 15.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 48 yards. Here's Daniels. This is complete to Hawkins. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And his kick is indeed good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. Extra point attempt to come here. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And now they'll shift things around. The tight end in motion right. Here's 2nd and 8. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. To throw is Daniels. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
On first down, Hawkins. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 102 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now Daniels. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Commanders have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. Throwing to start the drive. O'Donnell, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. In motion, the tight end. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw there, pulled in by All. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. O'Donnell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
They'll try and run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Forced out to his left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 8.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set, hut, go.
Throwing to start the drive. O'Donnell. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Over the middle, it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hawkins. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A short throw there pulled in by all. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. O'Donnell. That's complete to the tight end Sample. Quick slant there gets him the 1st down. 6 yards on the play. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Shut up.
They'll look to throw again. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, O'Donnell. And he's going to go down again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.